Hang out our banners on the outward walls. The cry is still, they come. Our castle strength will laugh the siege to scorn. Here let them lie till famine and the ague eat them up. Were they not forced with those that should be ours, we might have met them dareful, beard to beard, and beat them backward home. What is that noise?
It is the cry of woman, my good lord.
I've almost forgot the taste of fears. The time has been my senses would have cooled. To hear a night shriek in my fell of hair would at a dismal treatise rouse and stir. As life were end, I've supped full of horrors, direness. Familiar with my slaughter's thoughts, cannot one start me. Wherefore was that cry?
The queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps by at a petty pace from day to day, till the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle, life's but a walking shadow that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Thou comest, use thy tongue, thy story quickly.
Gracious, my lord, I should report to which I say I saw, but know not how to do it.
Well, say, sir.
As I did stand my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Burnham, and numbly thought the wood began to move.
Liar and slave!
Let me tell your wrath if it not be so. Within the 3 mile may you see it coming, I say, a moving grove.
If thou speakst false, upon the next tree shalt thou hang alive till famine cling thee. If thy speech be sooth, I care not if thou dost for me as much. I pull in resolution and begin to doubt the equivocation of the fiend that lies like truth. Fear not till Burnham wood do come to Dunsinane, and now a wood comes towards Dunsinane. Arm, arm and out. If this which he vouches does appear, there's nor flying hence nor tearing here. Begin to be wary of the sun, and wish the state of the world were now undone. Ring the alarm bell, blow wind, come rack, at least we'll die with harness on our back.
Now near enough, your leafy screen shall throw down a show like as you are. You, worthy uncle, shall with my cousin, your right noble son, lead our first battle. Worthy Macduff and we shall take upon whatever else remains according to our order.
Fare you well. Do we but find the tyrant's power tonight? Let us be beaten if we cannot fight.
Make all our trumpets speak, bring them breath, those clamorous harbingers of bloody death.
They have tied me to a stake, I cannot fly. But, bear-like, I must fight the course. What's he that was of a woman born? Such a one am I to fear, or none?
What is thy name?
Thou be afraid to hear it.
No, though thou callest thyself a name hotter than any is in hell.
My name is Macbeth.
The devil himself could not pronounce such a title more hateful to mine ear.
No, nor more fearful.
Thou liest, abhorrent tyrant. With my sword I'll prove the lie thou speakest.
Thou wast born of a woman, but swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn, brandished by man that's of a woman born.
The way that noise is, tyrant, show thy face. If thou be a slain, and with no stroke of mine, my wife and children's death will haunt me still. I cannot strike at wretched curds, whose arms are hired to bear their staves. Either thou, Macbeth, or else my sword with an unbattered edge, I seethe again undeeded. There thou shouldest be, by this great clatter, even greatest noise seems unbrooded.
This way, my lord. The castle's gently rendered. The tyrant's people on both sides do fight. The noble men do bravely in the war. The day almost itself professes yours, and little is to do.
We have met with foes that strike beside us.
Enter so the castle.
Why should I play the Roman fool and die by mine own sword? Whilst I see lives, the gashes do better upon me.
Turn, hellhound, turn.
Of all men else I've avoided thee, but get thee back. My soul is too much charged with the blood of thine already.
I have no words, my voice is in my sword. Thou bloodier villain, in terms can't get me out.
Thou losest labor as easy mayst, thou the entrenchant air. With thy keen sword impress as make me bleed. Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crests. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Despair thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee Macduff is from his mother's womb, untimely ripped.
Accursed be that tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed my better part of man. And these juggling fiends no more believe that palter with us in a double sense, that keep the word of promise to our ear and break it to our hope. I'll not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show and gaze all the time. We'll take thee as we do our rarest monsters, painted upon a pole and underwrit, here may you see the tyrant.
I'll not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet. Through Burnham wood it would be to come to do the same. And thou oppose, being of no woman born, yet I'll try the last. Before my body I throw my warlike shield. Lay on, Macduff, and damned be him that first cries, hold enough.
3, 2, 1, go!
I would the friends we missed were safe arrived.
So must go off, and yet by these I see, so great a day as this is cheaply bought.
Macduff is missing, and your noble son.
Your son, my lord, had paid a soldier's debt. He only lived until he was a man. The wish no sooner had his prowess confirmed, in the unshrinking station which he had fought, but like a man, he died.
Then he is dead?
Aye, and brought off the field. Your cause of sorrow must not be measured by his worth, for then it hath no end.
Had he his hurts before?
Aye, on the front.
Why then, God's soldier should he be? Had I as many sons as I have hairs, I would not wish them to a fairer death, and so his knell is knolled.
It's with my sorrow, and that I'll spare for him.
He's worth no more. They say he parted well and paid his score. And so God be with him. Here comes newer comfort.
Hail, King, for so thou art. Behold where stands the usurper's cursed head. The time is free. I see thee compassed with thy kingdom's pearl, that keep my salutations in their mind, whose voices I desire aloud with mine. Hail, King of Scotland.
Hail, King of Scotland!
We shall not spend a large expense of our time before reckoning with our loved ones, making us even with you. Thanes and kinsmen, henceforth be earls, that the first in Scotland is such an honored name. What's more to do, thou be planted newly with the time, as to call our exiled friends abroad, that fled the watchful snares of tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and his fiend-like queen, who was by self-violent hands took off her life, this and what needful else. That calls upon us by the grace of grace, we will measure in time and place. So thanks to all, and all to one, who we invite to see us crowned at scum.